Now, the good, the bad, and the gossip with John, Jay, and Rich.
All right, we had a big weekend at GBG. Kyle, what do you got? Fill us in.
So we were just talking about, people getting hit, right? Well, that also was a topic of conversation in the tabloids over the weekend. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is counting his blessings after his mom and cousin were nearly killed by a drunk driver. Two were driving home from a fundraiser in an Escalade that Johnson had given his mother for Christmas when the drunk driver crashed into them head on. Now, The Rock actually shared a picture on Instagram and said basically, the first thing you want to do is find the person who did this and cause them unrelenable harm. But then you realize the most important thing is to me right now, is my family lived through this, and now I can hug them even harder every day. Hug the people that you love in your life every day just a little bit harder, and appreciate your family in your life. So pretty scary situation, but they are doing just fine, just in case you were wondering. Now, Courtney Love, she estimates she's lost $27 million, right? She says, I know that's a lifetime of money to most people, but I'm okay. I'm a big girl. It's rock and roll. It's Nirvana money.
That's her answer?
That was
rock and roll.
That was her answer. Now, she says she lost the dough settling lawsuits and adding that she's still in the midst of upholding her name in court in several different libel cases and whatnot. And she says, I still make enough to live on. I'm financially solvent. I guess that must be nice to be you. You lose $27 million and you're doing just fine. Now, if you watch Keeping Up the Kardashians, you've seen the sisters fight about Kim and her incessant selfie taking before.
Why don't you go take some more selfies?
I'm doing it for Kanye, someone that I love.
One day I'll be so lucky.
You're like a miserable person.
I am a miserable person that takes wonderful selfies all day long.
Okay. And now it turns out that her sisters may not enjoy watching her take the selfies, but they're so loved, I guess, or at least Kim thinks they're so loved, that she's doing a complete book of selfies. It's going to be over 300 pages of Kim's and just herself. Selfies. That's all it is.
Do you think the Kardashians at some point are trying to see how much money we will spend on the stupid things they come up with, like that Kim app?
Maybe. The
that's
book's
made
going to be
$85
$20. So
I would probably get the book. I think it'd be fun to have in your house.
Okay. Well, you are one of those people who will help make her
Plus,
millions of
I
dollars
don't like to
next
read.
year.
I just like to look at pictures.
Okay. Well, if you guys
Wait. What did she do? This one I was taken in my bathroom. Is that what it says underneath it? The next one, this is on the front seat of my car at a red light.
I don't even know if there's going to be captions, quite honestly. I don't even know if there's going to be words. It could just be the pictures alone. The movie, The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, was the biggest movie in America over the weekend. Last week, Megan Fox was doing a lot of different promotion for it. And they brought up the fact that before the movie even came out, there were a lot of people that were maybe against it. They had some bad things to say about it. And she had things to say to those people.
Iggy was actually my...
I did, but you can't say that.
I know I cannot, but I can paraphrase.
Okay.
You said, buzz off.
Yeah, I mean, I was asked, about the fans or they're not fans, they're haters, really, that say, Mike Bay is ruining my childhood. And I said, you know what? How much money do his movies make? Obviously, these people go see the movies, and they're gonna go see this one. And if you don't like it, because it's impossible not to like it, then what do you guys say here? Go have a steak or whatever.
Or something
Go
like
have a
that.
steak.
Go have a steak.
What a
You
tremendous
can
insult.
Use that in your next fight. Go have a steak. Well, it turns out they've already approved a sequel to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie.
It's really
so
awful.
There's going to be more of them.
It's awful?
My boys, now I took my oldest Joe, who's 10, and my youngest Christopher, who's 4. They loved it, but it's awful. As an adult, find some way to go see something else while that's playing.
Like Cars 2? Cars 2 is awful.
Yeah, it's maybe a level below Cars 2.
Oh, wow.
Guardians of the Galaxy, pretty good. Turtles, not so good.
I haven't seen a movie in so long, neither of my kids.
I know, it's
We're
been a
just
while.
doing stuff. We had football practice yesterday. It was just like we're back to normal life,
Well, get back to usual, because you're this weird person now. We don't even know who you are.
These kids are ruining my
Not
whole
watching
TV movie and what.
Not watching movies.
Crushing your groove.
On our website right now, johnjandrich.com. If you go type in the keyword GBG, we got a full list, a recap, if you will, of the Teen Choice Awards that were last night. johnjandrich.com, keyword GBG.